Thank you, everybody, for being here. Right. Well, first of all, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all the people who have come to this conference and to this family gathering. It has been the biggest gathering of people in the modern history of home education in Spain, with more than 300 people, and it has been very enjoyable on many levels for me personally to meet some old friends, make new friends, and talk to people from all parts of Spain with all sorts of different ideas about how they home educate their children or how they will home educate their children in the future. And also, it's been very enjoyable having so many guests from different countries around Europe who've been able to share their experiences with us and help us to enrich our understanding of the situation that we have in Spain. First of all, I'm going to talk about freedom. Now, Martin Luther King said, "I have a dream." There's films called Cry Freedom, and I reluctantly admit to having bawled my eyes out in the cinema with a friend crying beside me, laughing but crying, when Mel Gibson screamed freedom in Braveheart. You know, freedom and the concepts of justice and equality are something that people can universally identify with. Human beings aspire to these high ideals that take us away from the drudgery of our everyday existence, that despite the vagrancies of our fortunes, the ups and downs of our lives, that we have moments of beauty in living up to these high ideals. And then we have family, sharing family life with all its challenges, its ups and downs, exploring ways to live together, get along, and get to know each other throughout our lives. And this is the point where we have the dramatic music. Dun, 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 the Imperial March. In one corner, we have the good guy. Freedom, equality, family life. And in the other, badder than Darth Vader, more poisonous than a Black Widow, something with the potential to beat up the good guy, knock Rocky down so he can't get back up. That thing is two words, and when they are put together, they are a deadlier combination than the two towers in the Lord of the Rings. Now, you may ask me, what are those two words? Well, those two words are obligatory schooling. The most dangerous danger, the most horrible, horrifying situation is the enemy that you don't even know exists. We are born, and for most of us, our parents never considered the possibility of an education outside the compulsory school system. Where am I? I'm here somewhere. 1 second. I will get there. Okay, so we go to school. We meet someone. We think about having children. And we don't even consider the possibility that those children will go to school. It's accepted as a fact. But there is a knight in shining armour, perhaps sometimes battered and bruised, but willing to stand up to the heartless villain. It's 2 words, again, but this time it's a beautiful combination. Home education. Yay! So, I believe that there can't be freedom in a society that has those 2 words, obligatory schooling. There can't be justice. There can't be equality. If the state decides that this is the only way, it destroys freedom. Family life can be very negatively affected because you won't be able to do something even if every fibre of your being is telling you that you should do it. Is this acceptable? Do we really want freedom or not? Everybody can have children. Everybody could be in a situation where they want to take their children out of school. So this is something that affects everyone. It's a situation that everyone should join forces and put aside their differences, whether in the home education community and outside the home education community, to make sure that there is freedom, whether that freedom is in a free school or being educated with their parents. Okay? And that's what I have come to say before you today. Thank you very much. So, apart from what I was saying, if there's anybody who has any questions about... also, to comment that we were talking here in these few days about the possibility of forming a European organisation for associations and people who home educate. Now, I'm in contact with 17 different associations in 17 different countries who want to make this a reality. And Ale in Spain want to participate in this new endeavour in a way that people in different countries can share the different challenges that they face and use the building blocks of ideas to come up with the best way forward for us all. Okay, so again, I would like to thank all of our international guests for their input, that it has been fantastic. So, lo que pudimos hacer en inglés o en español, what we can do, well, I can speak in English, right? Sergio's there, sorry. What we can do is we can, if anybody has any questions about home education in Spain or this future European organisation or whatever, we can have a couple of minutes of questions as well. Okay? So.
Could you say some words about ALE? What?
Very good.
Which organisation this is?
Okay, very good. Ale is the principal home education association in Spain. It stands for Association for Free Education. It was founded 8 years ago, and it has grown to have 400 families as members of this association. We are interested at the moment in creating a forum with people who home educate in Spain who aren't a part of our association, and we're also interested in creating a forum with people from other associations or informal organisations in Spain, because we are faced with urgent situations. We have families that have court cases coming up, many families, and one of our principal objectives at the moment is to try and create a legal dossier so that we can help out those families with the best legal knowledge that we can. Also, we want to contact the academic world so that some of the studies that have been talked about here today, we can work on introducing these into the Spanish mentality, and we can introduce these through our webpage and through our contacts with different organizations, raise awareness about what home education is, because being a young movement in Spain, it is still a situation where people think that people are weird or strange if they are home educating. So as a representative of ALE, I would like to say that if anybody is interested in helping out in the things that we try and do, if anybody has any ideas that can contribute towards moving us as a movement forward, we're very receptive and very interested in those people becoming part of what is, in its very name, an association. So I don't know. I think that part of the logistically working on a European level, because we share common frameworks, we share common laws, is one that is already a very big job, and one that requires an awful lot of effort to get off the ground. There are different sensibilities in the United States, but we are in contact with the HSLDA, and they are helping us as we would try to help them if necessary. And I think that part of the remit of a future organisation would be to also include contacts with, for example, in this case, a European organisation would also include contacts with organisation in other continents. Especially, obviously, what comes to mind would also be, from a Spanish perspective, would also be to develop contacts, as there already are on a personal level, with organisations in South America because of the shared common language. But I think that dialogue and shared help and working together towards a common purpose is something that we are very interested in doing, and something that we are doing, as is attested by Mike's presence here today as well. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your stay.